snowy story time with Ranger Vicki. And today is going to be a silly story. It's not a true story like some of the other ones I've been reading. This is a fiction story called The Biggest Snowman Ever. Have you ever built a snowman? Have you made it bigger than you are with the help of someone taller than you? It's really fun to build a snowman. This book is by Stephen Kroll and illustrated by Jenny Bassett. And it's a scholastic book. There's the title page. He's throwing a snowball. Once, there were two mice who fell in love with the same snowman, and this is how it happened. On a bright winter day, the mayor of Mouseville announced the town snowman contest. Whoever makes the biggest snowman will win a prize, he declared. All the mice were excited. The judging of the contest will take place in 2 weeks, said the mayor. Good luck to all of you. I'm going to make a really big snow princess, said Penelope. I'm going to make a really big snow Martian, said James. I'm going to make the biggest snowman ever, said Clayton, the house mouse. His friend Desmond, the field mouse, frowned. No, you're not. I'm going to make the biggest snowman ever. Oh yeah, said Clayton. Oh yeah, said Desmond. Have you ever had a contest like that with someone you know? That night, it snowed and snowed. Huge drifts covered the driveways, roads, and fields. It was the perfect beginning for a snowman contest. In town, Penelope began her snow princess and James began his snow Martian. Out in the country, Clayton and Desmond began their snowman. You start with the big round ball at the bottom. Clayton made a snowball and rolled it along the ground. The more he rolled it, the bigger it got. Before long, he had a large base for a snowman. Not far away, Desmond was doing the same thing. Look out, little bird. The next day, Clayton made a huge snowball for his snowman's belly. Not far away, Desmond did the same thing. That night, Clayton brought his dad out to see his snowman. Dad scratched his head. I don't know, son, it's going to be big, but I'm not sure it will be the biggest. Clayton smiled up at him. I'm just getting started, he said. Dad whispered in his ear, if you want to work faster, use a wheelbarrow to carry the snow. A little later, Desmond brought out his Uncle Vernon. I don't know, said Vernon. It's going to be big. But will it be the biggest? Desmond smiled. I'm just getting started, he said. Vernon whispered in his ear, if you want to work faster, use a wheelbarrow to carry the snow. It's the same advice his dad gave him, isn't it? The next day, Clayton filled his wheelbarrow with snow. He piled the snow onto the snowman, and then he rolled another snowball for the snowman's head. Not far away, guess what? Desmond did the same thing. A few days later, Desmond ran into town to look at James's snow Martian and Penelope's snow princess. He said, all of our snow people are the same size. That afternoon, Clayton made the same discovery. So they discovered that theirs weren't any bigger than the snow princess and the snow Martian. The next day, while working on a snowman, Clayton had an idea. He brushed the snow off his gloves and walked toward Desmond. At the same moment, Desmond had an idea. He brushed the snow off his gloves and walked toward Clayton. They bumped into each other and fell down. I have an idea, said Clayton. I have an idea, said Desmond. We should do this together, said Clayton. No one said we couldn't, said Desmond. All right! Look how excited they are with their great idea. First, they rolled each part of Desmond's snowman over to the middle of the field. Then, they rolled each part of Clayton's snowman over. They piled the snowballs on top of one another. Clayton dropped a floppy hat on the snowman's head. Desmond added a long scarf, huge coal eyes, and a giant carrot nose. When they were done, they had built, guess what? Let's say it together. The biggest snowman ever! The morning of the contest, field mice on snowmobiles brought the judges to the country. They're way out there. You both win the prize, said the mayor, handing Clayton and Desmond a large wedge of Swiss cheese. Let the celebration begin. Everyone gathered to dance around the snowman, drink hot chocolate, and eat donuts. We did it, said Clayton and Desmond, jumping up and down. We did it together. It's fun to do things by yourself, but it's also sometimes really fun to have a helper, to join with your friend or someone in your family, and you can usually almost always accomplish more together than alone. Well, I hope you liked the story of my biggest snowman ever, the biggest snowman ever, and I hope you get to build a snowman in the snow today or the next day or the next time it snows. Or even if you don't live where you can make a snowman, you can make a snowman out of paper and glue and different colors. And maybe you can do that by clicking on the link below. Until then, I'm going to work on my snowman. I'll see you next time.